Hello out there, we're on the air. This is 1079 CKQT, home of the cuties at the University of Western University. I'm Kevin Dance with you here in the mornings all week, and today I am opening the phone lines to ask how safe you feel on campus. From supervillain attacks to home invasions to opinions of our campus security, Corbin Copy, do you think UWU is doing the best that they can to protect you? So call or text our studio line 1-877-555-CKQT, and I'll be getting to your calls later in the show, and of course, playing all the best music. We've got a ton to get to today, but first, let's catch you up to speed with previously on Dungeon Punks.
I'm begging you, please do this.
She's saving people their souls.
Could be super drowning.
Yay, we're gonna meet a witch.
Yeah, I can see Jason.
If we go to hell, we gotta get an A.
Welcome to Dungeon Punks. I'm Stu Popp, your dungeon master and everyone's podcast dad, and also High King or something, I guess.
You've been deposed.
Yeah.
I'm king now.
No, we're a republic.
I will accept a constitutional democracy and remain as a figurehead. I'll
We're
sign
a bureaucratic monarchy.
We're not going to pay you for it, though.
stuff. Only if I visit your houses. Now that we've broken down some Canadian politics in this intro, with me as always are the members of Collateral Damage.
Hi, my name is Taylor Ramone, and I play Jackie Hyde, aka Hyde. And my fun fact for today is that in high school, Jackie actually got to do an exchange for a semester, and she went to Norway, of all places.
Wow.
Oh, fun.
Explore
Did you
the
go-
fjords.
Did you go to the troll park?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. She learned all about fjords and fjord horses.
Fjord horses.
Yeah, they're like special types of fjord horse.
Cool.
Are they similar to the Icelandic, that special Icelandic horse?
Probably. I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head.
They have 9 legs.
Sick.
Yeah.
I am Phil Cieplak. I play Thrasher. Wait, no, sorry. I play Jason Evans, aka Thrasher. It's one of those days.
Jason's just the mask. Thrasher's the real.
And my fun fact for today is Jason has started a new hobby. It's called sleeping.
It's called depression.
Was he not sleeping before?
No, he's doing
explains-
extra sleeping.
Yeah.
No, but for real, Jason has started journaling because he's going to keep paper trails of his activities just in case, people steal his digital versions. That's his reasoning.
Mm-hmm.
You can't steal paper.
And
You
as
can't
they
hack
say-
paper. There we go.
As they say in the information security world, write everything down.
Yeah.
And I'm Kirk Hamilton playing Kevin Dance, aka Cadence. And Cadence fact, his favorite sushi is freshwater eel.
Ooh, unagi.
Fancy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Leigh Eldridge, and I play Artemis Archer, aka the Bandit. My Artemis fact for today is that her current favorite show is Squid Game.
And I'm Mel Shim. I play Barbara Babe Lacey, aka Terra Firma. And lately, Terra Firma has been doing yoga to try to calm her mind. It's medium working. Medium. Results pending.
And my faculty fact for today is that one guest lecturer from the West Coast Union of Global Guardians has already become embroiled in controversy. The factoid, a puckish detective hero from the procedural dimension, has received several citations from the Reality Variance Authority for breaking the fourth wall a record 87 times during her lecture.
Wow, that would be annoying.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. You give an answer to your prof and they look at a camera. You're like, get a load of this guy. You're
Just
like,
looking at the wall
Yeah.
over the side.
It's like, I'm right here.
You might be wondering why I'm here.
Yeah. It's like, no one was.
Are you our professor?
Are we paying you?
Someone gestures and they're like, well, guys, this is an audio medium. When last we left you, your house had been broken into by a ninja who had magic card powers, and they got away with all your information, at least whatever information was on your house computer.
So
So
Babe's
all of Babe's information, none of Artemis's, outside of whatever information the school has, and a mixed amount of information about everyone else. And yeah, you were basically debating whether or not you need to call campus security. I imagine you probably decided not to deal with that, and it is now the morning. So what does everyone's morning routine look like now?
I was going to say ACAB also includes campus security.
Correct.
We can handle it ourselves.
Yeah.
I feel like
I don't need no
Artemis is
cops.
probably pretty adamant on handling this ourselves. Or yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I don't know, it's
Just-
evil Artemis might want to call the cops.
Even evil Artemis doesn't fuck with the cops, okay?
That's good.
Yeah.
So what's our morning routine? Well, I'm going to say it probably involves for all of us a copious amount of coffee.
Evil. I can't just call myself evil Artemis, but
Artemis Q, I think, is
Morally
Yay.
gray Artemis.
Artemis has been up since just after sunrise, whatever time that is right now. She did her morning calisthenics, made coffee, did a little bit of reconnaissance hacking something, work on her secret project, and is now meditating on the balcony.
Rise and grind.
Artemis's day is actually 4 days.
Oh, God.
Everybody has the same 24 hours, okay?
It's just how you use it, all right?
I think Babe, she slowly gets up. She lies. She snoozes for like 45 minutes. Then she finally gets up. And then since she's been into yoga, she does a little like 30 minutes of yoga. And then just saunters into the bathroom and takes her time.
Everybody else is like,
How many
yeah,
bath-
babe, I need to use the bathroom.
How many bathrooms do we have?
Based on everything else about this house, half. You have a half bath.
I
in
think
one
we did say
bedroom.
2, but that's probably more right.
I think there's got to be 2. 'Cause
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
half bath doesn't have a shower.
Yeah.
You could just live in a house where
You gotta go to
there
the
is
the athletic center to shower.
yeah.
How about there's 2 bathrooms,
There's 2
but
bathrooms.
One, like,
I was going to say, you
shower.
live in a
Yeah.
house with 2 bathrooms, but everybody for some reason uses the one bathroom because it's better.
that's
Yeah.
that was exactly what I was
Yeah,
about to
yeah,
say.
yeah.
Because the second one's in the basement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the creepy basement.
I literally
gonna say,
lived in a
but,
house
like-
where I was like, why is everybody using this one? And they're like, oh, it's just better. I was like, we have 2 bathrooms. That is too many people. Anyways. Yeah, when you actually take a shower in this house, it doesn't matter how, but the shower always hits you right in the nipples, like way too hard.
yeah. You hear Babe yell.
Yeah. every
Just when
time.
you get in, and then the water pressure is really bad after that.
Yeah.
It's got like
Yeah.
this initial spurt.
And then it like dribbles.
Yeah.
The water
Wait,
pressure.
do you turn on the shower when you're already in the shower?
No, this shower just knows. No matter when you turn it on, when you get in, there's just like a burst that hits you in the nipples, and then no one can explain it.
It's an evil shower.
Yeah.
It's haunted by a ghost.
You
who
hear
hates
that
nipples.
like pipe groan.
It's got fluctuating water pressure.
Yeah.
Down with nips.
Yeah.
And you think you can dodge it, and sometimes you can, but sometimes it like banks weird.
So what's everyone else up to?
Kevin is doing the morning show this week, so he was up early and did the morning show, and now because Kevin is also in the radio program, and so he did that, and now has the rest of the day to do anything else.
Jason is trying his new sleeping thing. So normally he would be up early, but now he's up at a normal time.
Phil, are you just using this as a like fantasy to get the sleep that you don't get in real life? Is this what?
No,
our
I just might be
escapist media
sleepy
has
today.
come to?
It's on the mind.
Taylor's using this to pet cats. You're using this to sleep.
This is my true fantasy.
I'm using this to be an evil mastermind.
Yeah, Jackie gets a part-time job at a cat cafe just to be around all the cats. Yeah, Jackie, I guess, gets up and has some coffee, just like, has a chill morning, maybe goes through the not Magic the Gathering forums, but like magical, like, other witches and warlocks and whatever non-gendered.
The Magic Gathering.
The Magic Gathering
People
forum.
keep getting it confused.
Yeah.
We had the name first, damn it.
That'd be so annoying to like constantly have to specify your Google search.
Yeah.
They do occasionally, though, have to talk about the Magic the Gathering cards that are capable of being used for spells.
Yes.
For real spells.
Anybody got a soul ring? It's an actual ring filled with souls. Anywho, so she's taking a look, having some coffee, going through like, it's a slow day, and then maybe does like a bit of like half an hour of working out in the morning, and is just getting, waking up. I don't know. I'm trying to like think of my own morning, and I'm like, I dick around first, and then I work out, and then I shower, and then I move on with my
Yeah.
day.
I feel like there's a lot of working out in this household.
Yeah.
We're
We're
superheroes.
Yeah.
superheroes.
We're basically athletes.
Yeah.
But like, it's Jackie, not
Athletes in
Hyde.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, Jackie's like doing some very like, she's trying, but like, she knows she's muscular in her other form, but it couldn't help to like do some cardio in her Jackie form for all the running we must do probably
Mm-hmm.
around. Yeah.
Oh, Kevin also made an appointment with his doctor to get his Artemis chip removed.
You could just cut it out with a razor blade in the bathroom like a normal person.
Normal?
It's very easy. Here's a YouTube video.
It's Squid Game.
Yeah. No, but if I do that, then I have to cut and dye my hair in the bathroom.
Oh boy.
You'll never find it.
It's in the butt.
Yeah, you think it's just like subcutaneous.
It's attached to one of your lungs, so it's harder to cut out.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
Which means you performed very invasive surgery.
Yeah.
To put it in there.
Or it could be in your like digestive tract or something.
Well,
Like,
then I'll just poop it out.
No, but then there's some kind of mechanism where it like
I'm
latches
just
on.
constantly feeding you tracking chips.
ADHD medication and babes food that you make for all of us and tracking chips and everyone else's.
Tracking nanobots
Yeah.
in the coffee.
Yeah.
Roll for Grey Goo.
4.
It's gooey.
What do I add?
I guess superior.
7.
Okay, it doesn't turn into Grey Goo. I think this is mixed success.
It just tastes off.
Contained in a like magnetic field little like containment jar specimen that did start Grey Gooing on you.
Mm-hmm. It was experimental.
Yeah, you caught it before it ate the earth, so that's good.
Good job.
At what point do you all head off to class and stuff? I'm sure you have a tutorial today for your superheroics class. You've got to start getting together your project.
We're pretty close to campus, right?
Yeah, I would say you're on campus, in fact.
Yeah.
I'm picturing we have to walk up a hill, though.
Yeah, somehow it's
Yeah.
it's up a hill both ways to you and downhill both ways for the bird teams.
Whose
dorm.
house we literally live in the shadow of, so they're
Yeah.
above us.
Yeah.
But downhill. Some like weird physics going on here.
Well, the hill they're on is a living hill, and it adjusts for them. It's also a
Lucky.
student.
Living Hill. Hank, they call him.
Yep, Hank the Living Hill. He likes hot dogs. There's just like a crevasse on the hill that you throw hot dogs into.
Oh, that's fun. I like that.
Yeah.
But not JPEGs of hot dogs.
It's like the world's weirdest glory hole.
Someone did try that once, and there was a whole villain arc where the hill attacked the school back in '73.
Don't put your penis in the hot dog hole.
I was talking about the JPEGs, but
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't think they had JPEGs in 1973, so it has to be the penis thing.
Did they have penises in 1973?
If this
there
wasn't
was a guy
being-
named Jay, and he referred to it as his peg. It was Jay's peg.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Talk about getting pegged.
If this whole thing wasn't being cut out,
Something
don't
Jay
put your
also
penis in the
enjoyed.
hot dog hole would be the quote.
Yeah.
Well, now you have to leave it in.
You gotta leave it in, man. It's canon.
There's a sign.
Warning.
Yeah. What is the image for
I
that?
mean, we do click the language warning button when we upload this, so.
You all say your morning mantra. Don't put your penis in the hot dog hole and head off to class. Do you have any like breakfast discussions about, your midnight robber?
Oh.
Did Babe already forget about it?
Yeah, she's like, oh, right. Man, I was logged into everything on that computer too. Do you think the robber has all my information now? Do you think they can pretend to be me?
Well, they have whatever information the school had on us and then whatever we've used the computer
Babe,
for.
you should change all of your passwords.
Yeah, so if you're logged into everything.
Do you have a password manager? You should really get one if you
What-
don't.
I
It's not a notebook. You can't just write everything in a notebook.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Is it encrypted? Do you write it in code?
I mean, my handwriting's pretty messy.
Yeah, no one can read that.
That might
That's
work,
pretty
actually.
smart.
No one can hack my notebook.
Artemis just grabs your notebook. Uh-huh.
Well, you would have to break into my
Hacks.
house to get it.
As if when there's little diary locks on it.
Break it open.
No, that was $15.
It's a lock?
No, the whole notebook, but I would have to get a whole new one.
As a notebook fan, that's a pretty cheap notebook, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say with inflation, $30.
Yeah. Especially with a lock.
Oh, boy.
Okay, Artemis, can you show me how to change all of my passwords? But you can't look at the passwords. They have to be secret. But I need your help.
We have to go to class. I can't. Artemis is having a bit of a mentee bee about how nobody here has heard of cybersecurity.
Is he a hero?
Cybersecurity hero.
Oh.
Kevin's
I
actually
come from the net.
Yeah.
Warning, incoming game.
Kevin's actually probably pretty good about cybersecurity because of the whole
probably fine.
secret identity thing. All the stuff on the computer was probably Cadence only because he's enrolled as Cadence in the superhero track. So I don't know if there would be any secret identity stuff on there. I think he kind of panicked the night before thinking that it might be, but maybe looked into it and was like, oh, wait, no, there's no telling information. There's stuff about his powers and everything, but I don't think there's anything about his secret identity.
Yeah. I don't really know like exactly what information someone could get that would be like super useful against me or something that you couldn't find out anyway.
Well, if they have
Yeah.
intricacies about your powers, they can probably figure out weaknesses.
I don't know. This whole computer in the basement thing is kind of weird to me because this is me speaking as Leigh. Because we just moved in, there wasn't a lot of time. I guess Babe logged in on all of her accounts for some reason, but like there wasn't a lot of time to use the computer. And what is the computer for? Like, don't we all have our own personal computers? And like, why are our school files on this computer? Like,
Gotta have a supercomputer. Man.
Yeah,
That's
it's our super team supercomputer.
okay, but it's like a 10-year-old Dell.
It's like
Yeah.
really slow.
That's
You
all
can
the
hear-
school can afford. Just
You
because
can hear
the
the hard
Archer.
drive like.
Yeah.
It gets really hot to the touch.
My iPhone is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because the Archer Academy has state-of-the-art equipment doesn't mean UU does.
It was not that bad. There's lots of billionaire sponsors, including one who just bought naming rights.
Yeah.
It may have outwardly maybe had the monitor of a 10-year-old Dell, but it actually does have quite a lot of like server power.
Maybe it, like automatically, like once we got the house and the computer was installed, or maybe it was here already, I don't know. All of our data was like automatically transferred over.
Yeah.
And then like, because I agree, I don't think Jason has used he may have used it once since.
No,
we've
it'd
been
be
here.
whatever all the files on you and any other like villains and stuff that the school would
Yeah.
have.
I realize
Which
this
means
is a
anything
plot
that-
device,
Yeah, and our,
but it doesn't make any sense to me.
Night Ghost, the world's greatest detective, might have had.
Yeah.
Is probably on there, at least information about you.
Well, that seems
Yeah.
like a privacy violation.
Yeah.
I think we should sue the school.
We need to sue the ninja.
This isn't a courtroom drama, so the best I can offer you is doing punches about it.
I mean,
I object.
it would be nice to be able
Punch.
to track down that ninja so we can figure
I mean,
out.
isn't the whole thing about ninjas that they're hard to track?
well, one of us managed to track down the Hidden Palm before, so assuming that this ninja's with the Hidden Palm guys, that's probably what's
Mm.
happening.
Right, the hidden
Oof.
palm, yes.
Yes. Maybe we should just make plans if they come to us rather than going to them.
Let's set a trap.
I don't know.
I
I'm
mean-
just saying, like, you know, if we piss them off, like, I don't know. Maybe it is worth going after them and catching them a surprise. But they seem to probably have some information on us already.
They definitely do.
Yeah.
And at the very least, we do need to up our security, if not make a trap.
I got a guy.
Makes sense.
I'll make some calls.
Okay, cool. I guess
Some
that settles
extra
it.
calls. I made some calls last night.
Just make sure you let us know if you're putting surveillance in the house and all that stuff, or what surveillance you put in the house so we know that there are cameras in the house.
There's no cameras in the private areas. There's no cameras in your rooms.
Private areas.
Kevin definitely did a sweep of Kevin definitely did a sweep of his room the night before to double check there's no cameras in there.
Was there no cameras?
Was there no cameras?
There was no cameras.
There's no
cameras
cameras.
in your bedrooms.
Okay.
Okay.
That you know.
There is baby monitors.
Listening devices.
Yeah.
Kevin just said cameras. He didn't say listening devices.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I'd be wary of any plants that Artemis has recently gifted you.
Yeah.
Picture frames.
Yeah.
Teddy bears.
You may want to check the computer to see if there was anything, if you can find out what was taken, or at least so you know what information about
Yeah.
you is on those computers.
I can have a look at that.
I think we said Artemis put in some spyware on the computer, so we probably know exactly what was taken.
Mm-hmm.
I think Artemis can make a roll about that, actually.
Yeah. What do they know about me
Let's find out.
that I might not even know about myself?
Yeah. Good question.
I'm going to say this will be basically an assess the situation about the computer.
So what do I add to that?
Maybe you would add superior.
Superior. So you got good.
I got a 12. Doing math? Yep,
Yes,
that's
Yeah,
12.
12. So you can, we won't use
Brain's not
these
working
questions, but basically you can ask me 2 questions about what they did with the computer, and I will answer you truthfully.
Today. Okay. Anybody got any ideas before I just start saying things?
I think the basic would be what
What
all
did they-
information did they get?
What information
Yeah.
did they
Also,
get?
maybe like how they hacked. I know, like, obviously they were there physically, but still, like, you can't just like log into a computer, right? I don't know.
Unless someone left
Do
it
they have like some?
unlocked.
Peering at Babe.
It automatically
But like
logs.
all of
It
our
probably
all of our
automatically
stuff
logs,
though,
yeah.
like
Unless someone changed the login to be an easy password that they could remember.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Same as my luggage.
You just hit the space bar.
but like all of our accounts would have been password protected.
Yeah.
So like how do they hack our computer? I know that's like not the craziest.
Would
thing
we
to
have
do.
separate accounts or would it just be one team account?
I think we'd have separate user
think-
accounts,
yeah,
but like
probably.
if they got in to literally any of those accounts, they might be able to log onto like the university network and grab
There would-
that
yeah.
information.
Yeah, but there would probably be like, we all have individual accounts, then the team account is like the admin account, so they probably hacked into the team
Yeah.
one. Another question could be like, how could this hurt us, or how could this affect us?
Yeah. Okay. So let's go with what information did they get, and how will this affect us?
Yeah, so you're able to kind of bring up some keystrokes. I think some of it is body, like they were deleting their keystrokes, but then got interrupted by Kevin showing up. So you can see they've basically accessed all of your like personal information files that are in here. Though it also looks like they have deleted some items from your own files. So maybe it might be things that maybe you didn't know were in there that the school had that they thought was interesting for them, and then they deleted that after they
Be
copied
able
it.
to get that back.
Yeah, you can recover it. Nothing's ever really deleted.
That's not true. But yeah, basically they would have, and unfortunately for Kevin, they do have all of your secret identities. That information is on here.
All of them? Got multiples?
Then they have their
of
cool
yours,
Jason.
all of yours
Oh,
as
okay.
a group. Yeah.
What's your cool? What was your cool alter ego's name?
Mike Party.
Mike Party.
Oh no.
Kevin's definitely going to be mad about that because he was enrolled as Cadence without his name, but
Yeah, Jason Evans,
Yeah.
aka Mike Party,
AKA Mike
aka
Party.
Thrasher.
Oh, hell yeah, I got an alias.
I mean, I definitely reveal that this is like more than just like school
Mhm.
admin information here. This is like deeper information on all of you.
And this stuff is just on a server?
Well,
That-
it's on your server, which is actually computer is not connected out to the internet. It's like a big database itself that's used for like study and analysis, but it's not. You can't like it's air gapped basically, which is why they
Mhm.
needed to break in and access it physically.
Okay.
Does that answer? Is that a satisfactory answer for that first question?
I guess. Yeah.
I imagine it doesn't have information. I would say you don't find any information that might have been one of the deleted things on like your secret projects or anything like that.
Really don't think there should be any information about my secret project on
No.
this computer.
So yeah, that is the case. Also, nothing about your interdimensional identity, I would say.
Yeah, because nobody else knows that.
Mhm.
Okay, I guess that's satisfactory. I'm still confused about this computer, but it doesn't matter. And then how can they use this against us, essentially, I guess?
yeah, how this,
It will affect us.
yeah.
Tell us the future, Stu.
Yeah, I would say there's basically things that maybe aren't widely known about you, like the fact that Jason was experimented on, or Kevin's secret identity, or that Cambion/Hyde, at least originally, was a hell demon for real. That might not be things you want like publicly broadcast widely. And also just, all of your various like weaknesses and things that
Mhm.
are cataloged could also be used against you.
Chocolate. I just can't help myself. When I see a piece of chocolate, I gotta eat it.
I mean, there's not really necessarily known weaknesses for Hyde other than like can go into like berserk or rage, but several of you have had times where like your powers have gone a little bit out of whack, so if they could find a way to do that for like Jason or Babe.
A little bit of a meta question. Do you, as Stu, know what these weaknesses are? Because I would also be curious. Like, what are my weaknesses?
It's only things that I'm only pulling from things that have happened in
Okay.
fiction so
Okay.
far, which is there were a couple times where like you lost control of your gravity a bit.
Mm.
So if they could find ways to trigger that, which just a MacGuffin thing that
Mhm.
does that
Okay.
kind of thing.
I mean, I can tell you detrimentally to my own self-interest, if there's no sound, I can't use my powers. So
Oh, okay.
So
So if we put you
you're
in a
weak against the
Faraday
color.
cage,
exactly, yeah.
I cast silence.
Yeah.
Your constructs are also weak against wood. I don't know.
No.
I mean, Artemis's weakness is gun. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a mortal human. Wow.
Blood loss.
Blood force trauma.
Yeah.
I guess Babes would be like if she wasn't touching the earth, like if you were like suspended in the air, maybe that might be.
Oh yeah,
it.
do you have to be in physical contact with the ground?
Also, that her powers can be overloaded. It would be
Mhm.
another weakness.
Yeah. That's happened before. I think it's more that
I think that's the main one, yeah.
yeah, that I can lose control of my powers.
Okay, cool.
So I think those are the main things. Identities, and I mean knowing your identity specifically also just gives them more ways to go after you. Like there's probably
Wow, they learned who my parents are.
people
That's a-
who you
such
used to live with,
hidden
or like old
information.
roommates, like just any of your histories. It's kind of like you got doxxed, where like all that information is technically out there publicly already, but having it gathered into one place for easy access. Not
Yeah.
great.
That doesn't feel good.
I feel like this is out of proportion to what we actually did, but sure.
Comics.
Yeah, honestly, they could probably just like let it be and nothing will come of it.
What are we gonna do?
Like
I
most
mean,
of us have
They
probably
might just want
forgotten.
collateral to make sure
Yeah.
you don't do anything.
We're students. We've all forgotten about it by now.
You gotta worry about things like exams and boys and girls and other people.
They
and
like confront us about
butts and
like you know who, and it's like who are
Who
you?
are you? Yeah.
But also out of character and off mic, Artemis Q wasn't there and doesn't know
Oh, yeah.
this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Doesn't remember. Don't have those memories. So anyway.
Oh yeah, would have
Hmm.
been weird.
Yeah.
I also feel like Artemis Q's actual dad probably just like either destroyed or took over the hidden
Oh,
commons or
absolutely.
on Earth.
So
Yeah.
it's like, why are we worried about that? We're worried about organized crime? Pfft, come on.
geez, Artemis, I think you should be taking this a little bit more seriously.
Okay.
Well, that convinced me.
I feel
Yeah.
like also every time you
Amazing
go to
yes
visit
and.
Artemis's family house, her dad has been like, always be worried about organized crime.
Yeah.
It's like painted on their above their mantle instead of like
That's a
live, laugh,
family-
love. It's like always be worried about
There's
organized
street level
But in
heroes.
Latin.
That's like basically their,
Yeah.
Their
nemesis.
That's their whole
That's
ballywick.
like the family
their whole
motto.
thing.
He's pulled each one of you aside at some point during
To specifically say, worry about organized crime.
yeah, all you superpowers don't worry about it enough, and that street level hero's got to deal with. Oh, I keep telling Omega Man he can end organized crime in one day, and he was like, "I gotta go punch a guy who's trying to destroy the world.
The worst
I have
organized.
27 arrows. I can only do so much."
In Latin, that is semper soliciti de criminis constituto.
That is definitely written on the wall in the gym at Archer Academy.
And also probably not like a great Latin translation if anybody's like out there being like, wait a second. And you're like, fuck off. It's
The actual
Google
Latin,
Translate.
whatever it is,
Yeah.
is written there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Dance here with you on 1079 CKQT, home of the cuties at the University of Western University. Earlier in the show, I asked how safe you felt on campus, so let's go to the phone lines.
Yeah, hi, this is Laura, long-time listener, first-time caller. I was at the Siegel Library last week when Cassie Longtooth burst in fighting against Clobster. I spilled coffee all over my creative writing project, and Professor Tanaka wouldn't even give me an extension. I ruined my best pants, too.
Thanks for that, Laura. You hate to hear it. We're going to take a quick break, but then we'll be right back with the No-Go's and their song Back Into It.
My body, yeah.
So, kind of going back to the ninja, do we have any ideas on how to track them down or bait them, as we were mentioning?
Well,
Do we want to focus on that, or do we want to do the hell thing?
we got to go to
we
hell.
got to go to hell, or we have to plan to go to hell.
Don't we have class too? Don't we have to
Oh,
do that
shit, we're
too?
late.
Yeah, and like,
I can't believe you guys made me late.
I feel like we're juggling a lot. How do
canon now,
people
you are
do
late.
it? Oh,
yeah,
no.
all right.
All right,
Okay,
we'll
run,
talk
run,
about this
run,
later.
Yeah, we burst in as the arachnid is mid-speech. I don't know, is that the class?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what class?
That is the class that you're. No, well, it's just, you're late for your tutorial,
Mm.
Oh, okay.
which is being run by
Like a
by
lab.
Wraith,
Right.
the oldest of the Night Ghost wards,
The one with the butt.
Mm.
who doesn't like being referred to as the oldest of the Night Ghost wards. He's like, I'm my own hero now.
Is he older than us then? I thought he was the same age.
No, he's a TA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The second one, the moody one, is probably your age,
Okay.
or the older of you's age, and then I think the next youngest, who's the boring but smart one,
Mhm.
is now, I guess, also a second year. He would have been actually no, he's a freshman now.
Okay.
He was in high school before, and then Lucian is forever a terrifying child.
But in the best way.
Yeah. So, anyways, you burst in late to a tutorial, which is even more embarrassing, as you make up half of the tutorial, probably being 5 of you.
Oh, sorry. We got broken into last night, but maybe did just
quiet
I
and sit.
had explosive diarrhea.
Okay.
And we had to help. Yeah.
What?
To get me,
quiet and sit.
I did a Gatorade.
Just
and
quiet.
Imodium.
Just quiet and sit.
Artemis
Okay.
is just quietly sat down.
Okay.
Got
We're
her
so
laptop
sorry.
out.
Babe,
We're sorry,
Babe.
teacher.
Okay, so anyways, I would like to hear everyone's proposals for what your planned rescue mission is. And yeah, I guess we will start with the folks who just arrived,
I got this.
since you must have had extra time
Sassy.
to make your plans.
I mean, if you mean by extra time, you mean shitting. Yes.
I'll say
Like
because
on
he
the
is
toilet.
teaching as Wraith and not whatever his Dick Grayson name is. He is in full, like, he's dressed like just sort of a TA, but he's got the domino mask.
Yeah.
He's got the tweed jacket with the elbow patches.
Yeah.
I actually had a TA who dressed like that. And he had a
Amazing.
mustache.
Of course you did.
It was for English too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Also, that
Yeah.
tracks.
Yeah, Artemis is just like, I got this, guys. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We have decided to attempt a rescue of Sports Night from the Hell Dimension.
That's an interesting scenario that you've cooked up. Wasn't aware that Sports Night was in hell.
Have you seen him lately, though?
Not really. No, but we work different parts of the city.
I mean, there is a chance that he escaped by himself, but last we saw him, he was in Hell Dimension.
There's also a horse there and
You
some
want to extrapolate on that?
No?
extrapolate. Is that not
the-
clear?
We know nothing.
It's not clear
The
what-
last time you saw Sports Night, he was in hell.
Oh, that part.
Yeah.
Kevin, you want to take this?
Yeah, so we were fighting against the. Oh, God, what's her name now? She used to be called the Ranch Wench, but we can't call her that anymore.
Here's the rancher.
Yes, and her horse,
Radish.
Radish. And we were fighting them alongside Sports Night. And then a Hell Dimension was opened, and myself and Thrasher and Sports Night were sent to Hell. And then we got out, but Sports Night and the horse did not. And so.
To be fair, that horse, like.
Oh, the horse was evil.
The horse was an asshole. So,
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah. That
good
horse is
riddance.
evil.
Yeah.
Good riddance to that horse.
So
Bad
if we
horse.
see the horse Radish, then maybe we'll attempt a rescue. But our main goal is Sports Night.
Okay. And a hell dimension just opened.
Yeah, it just happened to open up.
I don't know where you're looking at
It
me.
happens. Sometimes we were in Hell's Kitchen. Weren't
Yes.
Opens his laptop and does a little bit of typing. He's like, that seems to be missing from your paperwork on that exam, this entire part.
Well, this wasn't part of the exam. This was while the exam was happening, the rancher came and did some crime and we stopped it. And then we continued on with our
we? Yeah,
exam.
that exam was.
yeah, this was like a
complicated.
random encounter, as
Yeah.
you might say.
But you wrote all of the stuff about the Jester Spectre, which is also not part of your exam.
Well, that was the reason we passed the exam, because we did that.
Right, but you also left out the Hell Dimension stuff.
Well, that was just a side quest.
I mean, they're both side quests.
Was the Jester Spectre not the main focus of the exam?
The Jester Spectre took over the main focus. We were supposed to find a person, and the Jester Spectre killed the person. And so we went after the Jester Spectre.
Right, and that was your dad's fault.
Ward.
Well, I don't know what the warders. What
More
do you
of
call
a-
a warder?
More of a coworker
Guardian.
Mentor.
Yes,
Got it. Guardian. Your guardian's fault because the Jester Spectre is his
I'm
arch nemesis.
25. I don't really have a guardian.
Okay.
Or I'm an
Let's go with-
emancipated adult.
Let's go with mentor.
Sure. Yes. My
We're getting
mentor.
really pedantic about terminology right now. Anyways, I'm just going to shut up again. Sorry.
Also, I don't really think you can say it's his fault that a villain decided to attack your exam. It's not really.
Well, what we were supposed to do about he was after our
That's not
supervisor.
Really, neither here nor there. I'm
so-
just noticing that you didn't report any of this hell stuff, which does seem like a thing you might have wanted to.
It was
include.
outside of the scope of the report.
Well, I don't think that's true. Personally, if I were to be marking this,
But you didn't.
but I didn't. But I just feel like I'm just wondering why you left it out.
Cadence, you want to take that?
We forgot.
Oh no, my diarrhea's back.
Oh
and
no.
Jackie runs out of the
Let me put it
classroom.
this another way, because, as you mentioned, I am a mentor or a mentee of the greatest detective in the world. Which one of you opened the hell dimension?
Oh, so bad. Bye. I'm going to explode.
Well, it wasn't me
So Miss
because
Hyde,
I
then?
do not have magic powers.
Cadence just kind of sighs in a way that, yeah, it was her.
Okay, but it wasn't her fault. She did it by accident. She was trying to help. It was.
To be fair, I was possessed by a demon. Anyways, I'm running to the bathroom. Bye.
You just pop back.
Yeah.
my demon, bye!
But yeah, it was the demon's fault.
A demon which has since been excised, so we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Although that does make the going to hell again part a little trickier.
Well, that's
potentially.
part of the plan that we're working on here.
Okay, so your plan, you do intend to do this for real and not in the hazard?
We might try practicing in the hazard room, but we are going to plan as if it's real.
We're going to do a dry run in the
Yeah.
hazard room.
But your intention ultimately is to do this in real life?
Correct.
I guess so.
I'm not judging you. I just want to make sure I have all the facts.
It
I
sounds
thought he
like
was gonna
you're
stop us.
judging us.
I mean, would it be better for us if we did it in real life?
What do you think you're going to get a higher grade? I mean, we don't downgrade anyone from using the hazard.
You say that, but I feel like if we use the hazard room, we're not going to get as, high risk, high reward.
Hey, man, I can't help you with whatever, insecurities you have about adults telling you the truth or not, I guess.
All right.
Well, it just seems like it'd be more fun.
Well, that too.
Well, not one to say no to taking risks.
And potentially actually save a person?
Yeah.
Who apparently nobody knew was missing.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
seem like you care either.
You don't want to.
We work different parts of the city.
I work different parts of the city than people that I want to say or don't want to see in
Guest
hell.
lecturer or factoid just pokes their head in the door for one reason. It's almost like they're from different publishers and just walks away.
The hell was that?
I think it was a fourth wall break.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought they were being
does anyone have a
disciplined
little
for
bit of a
that.
headache when that happened?
Nosebleed.
Yeah.
Owie.
Just a little trickle of blood out of Cadence's ear. No.
Oh, sports science like weirdly religious. I don't know. It's
Oh, he's weirdly religious. Do we want to? As an aside, do we want to keep?
Well, like, how weirdly religious is this? If he's just like a religious person, you can't persecute him for that. But if he's like, hardcore about it, then
Like, if this guy hates gay people, I think we should leave him where he is
yeah, sure.
because that's where he belongs.
no, he's not. He's fine. He's just like goes on about being Catholic a little too much.
Oh, well, that's
Like
just
he likes it.
I
annoying.
don't think
That's not.
anyone likes it.
I
That's
don't-
kind of part of the point.
His shame
Yeah.
is making him tell you all about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I guess we
That's just
stick to the-
annoying. That's not hell
I
worthy.
guess we stick to the plan. Then.
Yeah.
So do you have any more to this plan other than go to hell?
We have done some preliminary investigations and consultations with various experts.
We believe we have tracked down the hell that we were supposed to go to.
That's good. That's a start. And then getting there. Still working on that. It's okay if you. This is just. He's like trying to be a good teacher. Like it's okay if you. This is just the first week.
Yes, we are still working on how to open a dimensional portal.
Jackie comes back into the room. She's like, oh.
Jackie, you don't need to pretend you have diarrhea.
He knows.
Oh, okay.
Also, you didn't move that far away from the window and the door. I could see you just sort of standing out there in the hallway.
I didn't make it to the bathroom?
I thought you were out of character. I thought you were just leaving as an excuse.
I
to
was.
not. Yeah.
That's Jackie's excuse. Is that she might have shit her pants? But not really. Not actually.
Somebody put shit in my pants.
Oh boy.
He's like, I think we both know you didn't need to use the bathroom, Miss Hyde.
Okay. To be fair, like, I didn't need to use the bathroom yet, but I still feel like I know I wasn't in control of sending Sports Night to hell, like, but I am determined to get him back. You know, somebody was taking my body for a joyride, so I do have a part to play in this.
Yes, Jackie is the one that found the hell dimension that we're supposed to go to. We've narrowed it down to, I believe, 4. I think Jason and I might be able to pick up some clues because we were there, however briefly. And then Jackie has been working on how to get there. And then we're going to be working on ways to protect ourselves while we are in hell and ways to find Sports Night while we are in hell.
And I'll be there too.
Yeah. I didn't say you wouldn't.
I mean, I would assume everyone would be good idea.
I'm also contributing.
Numbers when dealing with hell stuff.
Plus, I think I might need your help to open the portal.
Yes. I'll be there.
Okay, well, I think you've got the solid start of a plan here. I might know someone who could help you. I'll reach out to them and get back to you. Who's next? He says.
Everyone else in this class hates us.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like who's next? The camera pans over a bunch of students who are like planning like saving like a falling airplane or something, and they're like
bus crash,
pulling a cat out of a tree,
pulling a cat out of an airplane.
At you real weird.
A cat crashing a bus,
and one of them is just asleep. Yeah,
classic.
Just jealous.
To be fair, his powers are all about stuff he can do when he's dreaming and astral projection. So
he has to be asleep.
Yeah,
but just the optics of it are terrible.
He's like a Pokemon.
So the other students, go through their things. You may or may not silently judge them or wish that you had such simple problems as save people from a bus.
Little column A, little column B.
I'm not even thinking about them.
It's fair.
They barely exist to me.
Wraith does like write them up on the like whiteboard, which some of you are wondering is this just an excuse for him to turn to his butt to camera?
Obviously.
That's the only time in the class that Babe is just locked in.
The butt. That's her nickname for him. The booty.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to accidentally say that to his face one day.
Yeah.
TA booty. Booty man.
What are the chances that Babe has already said it in this first tutorial?
Can I roll for it?
Mm-hmm.
4. Have I said it?
Have you? What's 4 mean to you?
We should have established that maybe before.
Yeah.
The dice.
I think you should add plus freak to that.
Plus freak.
Well, then roll 2 dice if you're going to make it a
Oh, yeah.
real roll.
6 plus freak 1, 7.
So that's a mixed success. I think you've said it under your breath accidentally when he just like turned to you to ask a question. You're like, booty, what?
You're pretty sure he didn't hear it, but there's a small chance he did.
He didn't hear it, but Artemis did.
Yeah.
It's a 10% booty.
Yeah.
It's just a very small booty.
You guys head out. What are you going to do after class?
Do we have other classes?
It's a good question. You should know your schedules, not me.
Have some things to do.
Can I come?
will see you. No, later.
Okay. Jackie, do you want to hang out?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to be researching more about hell, but...
Ooh, I can help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Help.
Can I brush your hair?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, what? I don't know. It's just like, isn't that relaxing for you?
I'm not a horse.
Okay, we don't have to do that. We can do something else.
Helping?
We can do something else.
Yeah, I mean, I was just going to go check out the library again, but actually,
can you eat food in the library?
yes.
Okay. I'll bring snacks.
Yeah.
Like really crunchy snacks.
Actually, what I'm not going to check out the school library. What I'm going to do is check out maybe the the bigger library.
Ooh, okay. I'll get
Maybe they have like some sub floors.
Oh,
of stuff. So.
Okay. I'll get us sandwiches then.
You guys get sandwiches and head to the bus to go into downtown to the big library?
Yep.
What's Jason up to?
He's thinking if he can find a way to open a portal to hell using some weird technology. I know he's got multiple kind of apps on his phone that do strange and impossible things. So it looks like I'm just doom scrolling, but I'm doing research.
Okay. Kevin?
Kevin is going to tap into the gossip mags to try to find out how best to protect yourself while in hell. Seeing if he can tap into some dirt sheets about going to hell and
the
people that have done it.
Like top 10 ways to keep yourself safe in hell.
Yeah.
Number 1,
SPF
wear a cross.
50.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there a feed buzz list about this?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you?
This is a move I have. It's
Yeah.
called the Gossip Mags. When you tap into the Gossip Mags and rumor of the celebrity industry for information on an important city figure, roll plus superior. So maybe like, yeah, somebody that has been to hell before and back. I'm sure there's tons of those people
Sure, yeah.
in the
Well, let's
superhero
see
community.
How well you roll. I will.
8 plus 3, 11.
Okay.
On a 10 plus, ask 3 questions. On a hit, you can ask the GM questions. On a 10 plus, ask 3. So maybe where and when can I find them? What allies do they have? And who or what do they care most about? I feel like those 3 would kind of fit this like finding information, fact-finding mission.
Sure. So you do find there is someone who is sort of semi-famous at least in the gossip magazines, for having been to hell or dealing with hell, is a sorcerer from Scotland named Jack Aurelian. And yeah, he's sort of also known in like music circles, so maybe Kevin knows of him. He used to have a punk band in the 80s. Has definitely claimed to have been to hell. Where to find him? He's kind of transient a little bit, so that's tough.
Find him at Funky Winker Beans.
Yeah, often seen in dive bars. He does seem to be in town at the moment and has given an interview about like how he survived in hell. But it's a lot of like, you either gotta not believe in hell, which seems like a weird counterproductive, or he says, you could just sell your soul to like 5 or 6 demon lords and they'll just fight over, and it'll become too much of a hassle to bother you when you're down there. The interviewer asks if that's what he did, and he just kind of coyly avoids the answer. He has been seen working alongside Wraith, actually.
That might be who Wraith is calling.
Yeah.
What was the third question?
It was who or what do they care most about? What allies do they have, and where and when can I find them? So who or what do they care most about, I guess?
There's rumors, again, just gossip makes, you just kind of get rumors of like lost loves who've been sent to hell that even he with all of his magic power can't recover, which maybe gives you some stress. And that seems to be it. Otherwise, the things he seems to care the most about are getting cigarettes and a good shake, basically. Artemis, what are you up to?
I am going to the computer science building.
Okay. And what are you going to do there?
I'm going to work on my AI project.
Okay. Do you have like an air gap computer, or is you're just loading your AI up onto the school computers?
No. I am. This is like an independent study, so I'm using one of their air gapped study computers.
Okay.
I have booked one for the semester.
Okay. Yeah, you're working on your AI. Got a little raccoon face appears on the screen that's talking to you.
It needs a good AI name that's like an acronym for something. I was going to call it just Bandit, but I think something else.
We were
good.
talking about this during the talk back, I think. The one we thought about was Chronos. But you were saying you were going to think of a better.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Or like Hades, maybe. But like it stands for something.
Oh,
no. I'm going to name it Persephone. It doesn't stand for anything. It's just it's named Persephone.
Yeah, that'd be a really long acronym.
Yeah.
Okay. P is for personal.
Personal, Ursinal.
No, it's going to let us go to hell and come back.
Yeah, and definitely doesn't mean that like you're gonna be trapped there half the time. There's no bad part of that story.
It depends what version you read. The AI is going to let us go. Like, you talk to Persephone instead of Hades, maybe you get to leave. Yeah. You convince her about blah, 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 love, etc.
Okay, so you're working on your Persephone.
And then just don't turn around.
Let's see when you see my heart breaking.
Yeah, exactly. So actually, instead of a little raccoon face, the little raccoon face comes up and then kind of disappears because it's my, thing. The symbol is a pomegranate.
Okay.
Yeah. Click on the pomegranate and then do some insert hacking typing noises here.
And you haven't yet scanned the books, right?
I think that's what I'm working on today.
Okay. You start scanning the books, and I think there's like a moment where like the screen flickers when you're not looking as you scan these books about hell, these magic hell books into your...
Yeah, that's a great idea.
And yeah, you keep working away on that. Do you have any little conversations with Persephone?
I don't yet. It's not like, I feel like I haven't quite programmed it up to be like a chatbot yet.
It's not like, Persephone, write me a poem about snails.
Yeah. So mostly it's just, I'm using it to look for patterns.
Okay. What is one thing it does that's weird after having scanned in all the hell books?
The computer randomly shuts off and turns itself back on, and then all the screens and icons and stuff are red.
Okay.
Or like red shaded or like a different color. And the LED lights on the actual like computer tower are also red.
Scary.
Huh. That's weird. Well, never mind. It's probably fine.
It just figured out that your favorite color is red.
Yeah.
Wow, how thoughtful.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know if that's concerning to Artemis, because I feel like that's not this world Artemis's favorite color. It's Artemis Q's favorite color.
I feel like
Did you tell the robot? Yeah, that who you really are?
no, but it has somehow figured it out.
It's good at patterns.
It's good at patterns. Exactly. That's what AI things are good for. Finding patterns.
Since it has figured it out, I imagine it did this before uploading the hell stuff. Has Artemis at all been like using it to like as the person that they can talk to as their real self?
No, I think this just happened, and I also think it happened after I uploaded the
Okay.
books. Yeah.
All right.
I don't need anybody to talk to. Why would you need someone to talk to? Just bottle it all up and push it down.
That sounds about right.
I didn't realize Artemis was also Irish. I couldn't say that. Okay. You are all out doing your various things. Jackie and Babe are at the library. Artemis is working on her scary AI that's just getting scarier by the minute.
In the basement of the computer science building, isolated lab somewhere.
Jason's just sitting in the AQ, scrolling through his phone.
Yeah.
But doing actual research, but it just looks like he's...
Jason went to the bathroom.
That's where he's scrolling on his phone.
Yeah.
Oh, that coffee just kicked in.
Yeah.
Kevin, remind me where you were.
I was looking up information about not Constantine.
Right, yes. Were you doing that like over the phone with various people or just going through sites? On like,
Yeah, probably a little bit of both, like calling and video chatting and looking up interviews and doing all that stuff.
Okay, so you're like in the... just at a computer in the library.
Yeah, well, probably somewhere else in the HQ.
So you're on your own computer.
Not the basement computer.
All right. So you guys are all in various different places, but you're near screens when like breaking news comes up.
Breaking news.
Oh, good. Now I don't have to add it.
Actually, I think it's, rather than breaking news, it's like one of those like something takes over the screens, like an anonymous face.
Capital A anonymous or small a anonymous?
It's like capital A anonymous,
Okay.
but it's not that specifically, not stealing their IP or whatever.
Yeah, they don't like that.
It is just like a masked face, but not a Guy Fawkes mask. And it's like, for too long, your heroes have lied to you, hidden their identities. But now we reveal, and that suddenly has like a picture of Cadence. And then like digitally, the like mask removes, and it's Kevin.
Oh my god.
What? You knew that.
Yeah.
Cadence just hears like a what coming from another side of the house. I'm like, you knew that. We live together. I told you that.
Oh, that can't be good.
But yeah, looking around, I mean, I don't know if you go to like see if it's on any other screens or just the ones in the room that you're in right now. But you guys, it's on all the computers.
It's on my
like,
phone in the
main library.
bathroom.
It's
What?
on your phone, it does like take over your phone. Anything that's not like super encrypted. So, I mean, Artemis might not know what's going on in the basement of the computer science building.
No, I've got a little like, I don't know, iPad set up watching some, I don't know, something on YouTube while this computer scans hundreds of books.
Okay, then that comes up on
Yeah.
YouTube.
That's it?
That's it. They've revealed Cadence's identity.
Oh, that's too bad.
Cadence is immediately on the phone with his people.
Yeah, they're in crisis mode.
Mhm.
And here's a song from a band we like.
Snatched up in the middle of the night. Didn't mean to give you a fright. Baby, baby, it'll be alright. Just don't put up a fight. Taken for the good of man. Part of the master plan. You'll soon learn more about what's in store. The boogie
That was Poison Fruit by the Poor Choices here on Dungeon Punks. If you like this episode, please head on over to Apple Podcasts, to Spotify, to whatever you use. Give us a 5-star rating, give us a review. That always helps us out. Dungeon Punks is now on YouTube, so you can head there, like and subscribe and do all those YouTube things. Or just help us out the old-fashioned way and tell a friend. If you want to go the extra mile in supporting Dungeon Punks, you can do that on Patreon. For $5 a month, you'll get talkback episodes, the odd bonus game, deleted scenes, and a bunch more goodies. Check that out at patreon.com/dungeonpunks. If you want to chat with us, you can hit us up on our Discord or find us on social media. Links to all of that is in the description of this episode. Dungeon Punks was produced by Kirk Hamilton for the 604 Podcast Network.